Okie dokie, guys. I got some room. Let's go. Here is my third Norseman. Like I said, rarely gets, and I'm okay with some. I will carry and use everything. I bought this when I took over, when I bought my company, and it was just to kind of mark a special occasion in my life. I'm okay with that, you know, not really carrying everything. Here is my other Rask, another one with my daughter's birthday on it. So 3 knives down, 1 to go. I like that I have one stonewashed and one acid etch blade. Another Chris Reeve Sebenza 31, Macassar Ebony. Again, Chad Nichols Damascus. Purchased this right before my dad passed away. So I've got a kind of matching set, if that makes sense, of Chris Reeve knives. I really like this one. This is a SMF mixed rider custom built on a performance chassis, if that makes sense, with the Nightmare grind. God, this thing is just amazing. One of two, guys. So never going anywhere. Reuben's Titanium Tools, Roan, number 176. This is a knife I was after for years when I first saw them. And then come to find out he hadn't been, when I found him on Instagram, he was inactive for like 2 years. And then a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, last year he started making knives again. So I missed the drop, but I was lucky to get on a first come, first serve knife. And that's what this is. So these things are just so thin, so awesome. Gosh, yeah, it's a smooth knife. Here we go. This one's going off to Kyle when I get home too. Medford RMP, awesome. And D2, old school that Vulcan's beat. Got this from Dave last year for my birthday. If you guys didn't know, Dave and I share birthday, so that is really cool. So there we go. Medford RMP. Odin Customs Ripper. I can't remember which number this is. I dig this knife, man. I really just dig this knife. It is a fun knife to carry. You know, I'm a sucker for knives, excuse me, when they've got the milling lines in the blade still. This one's in 4V. Really cool knife. This is a newer acquisition. O'Brien Blade Works, or I'm sorry, O'Brien Blades. A small maker out of the New York area. Very talented, very talented. This thing is just, the quality on this is so nice. Like I said, it's pretty out there. I always say I'm not a fancy knife guy. When you get something this cool, yeah. And I carry it. Okie dokie. Old school, I say old school. Large Sebenza 21 carbon fiber. Great knife. Awesome knife. Medford. Slim Midi and Magna Cut. I do like this knife. I'm not a fan. I mean, the pocket clips could be a little bit better. This was from his first run of Magna Cut, which people were cranky that he was running soft. I've had this over a year, guys, and yeah, I mean, it's done some house chores and stuff like that, cutting tubes of caulk and whatnot, but the edge is still fine on it. So I don't know, people that like to complain about HRC and stuff that never actually carry or use the knife. It's kind of funny. Here's a sweet one, old school Strider SMF recurve with the Hinderer lock bar. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the Boss heat treat down there, stamp. So I do like this one, man. I love that one. Shirogorov Soft Overkill. There was a time when I thought I was going to sell this, but this knife is just so ridiculously good in hand, and so it's on it's on his roller ball bearing system. This thing is just absolutely crazy. So, oh, here's an old one. Here is my Sebenza, my small Sebenza 21 Tanto. don't really carry, I mean, I need to start carrying this more. I don't really carry a ton of small knives like that Medford Micro, but I used to throw that in my back pocket all the time. Great knife. I should start carrying that more. We'll get this big one out of the way. Eric Luther, Orphan, custom, crazy knife, gets carried. I'm gonna do a different video talking about this and the war nut I got from Dave, just to kind of go over what carrying this has been like. But I do absolutely carry it and use it. It's not like a hard user, but yeah, every Thursday I'm in the garage crushing boxes with it for trash. Delica, got that from my brother on a trip to Park City, Utah. Here is another Gray Man knives. This is the Gray Man Dua. Like I said, I just don't carry a ton of small knives anymore, but it's not bad. It's not a bad size, and it's a great, I mean, I like the knife, so, but I just haven't been carrying a ton of small knives. I keep saying that. Here, we'll get this one out of the way real quick. ZT0566. This was the first time I ever spent over $100 on the knife. I've de-assisted it, and it just kind of hangs around. Here is another. This one missed out on the work knife video because I'd forgotten it upstairs. I got this in trade from Mark also. SOCOM from 2020. SOCOM Elite Tanto, partial serrated. I love it for work. Like any work knife, tip is gone. But yeah, I love this because it's, I can just throw it in my left-hand pocket. So this one and a Sebenza, one of these two are usually in my left-hand pocket. So, but absolutely love the knife. There is another, and I forgot it out in my case, out in the other room. There, I've got an auto SOCOM Elite also that gets carried. Not a whole lot anymore. I'm not really into autos that much anymore, but I still do carry it. Chris Reeve, carbon fiber knife art edition Inkosi. So didn't have an Inkosi in the collection. Got cut really bad by this one, but it's breaking in nice and some gunk on the tip. But yeah, I like this one. It's kind of, I don't need a ton of them because I've got a lot of Sebenzas, and I think I prefer the Sebenza, but I needed one Inkosi, so why not make it a cool one? Here is another double gutter grip custom mixed rider SMF. This one's got some teeth. Believe it or not, I have carried and used this at work. It was in the pocket the week that I just happened to lose those other knives, so I'm glad this got out of pocket and put back away somewhere safe before it was one of the casualties. These two, I love these two. Took me some time to track them down. Old School Performance, SNG, and SMF. I like pairs. These got coated blades. They're asymmetrically ground. This one's got a deep carry clip on it. I just freaking love these knives. They're stamped M Strider in the choil. Couple of my absolute favorites, and those aren't for sale. Oh gosh, I almost forgot this one. God, my copper SMF. Talk about a tank of a knife. This thing is awesome. Thermal lock-side. What's it in? CTS XHP. Yeah, carry and use this one. Like I said, they're all good carry and use, guys. So I'm trying to think if I forgot any. I've got an Emerson at work in my work trailer. I've got a handful of fixed blades. I'm not going to show you because I've got a Wiedemann. I've got a Stang Blade Works Boardwalk, and I've got a Hinderer Ranch Bowie and a Strider MFS. Those are my 4 fixed blades I have. So, but yeah, there you go, guys. Quick and dirty. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And like I said, maybe something could be for sale. Maybe it's not. You can ask. I can already tell you those 3 are not any of the customs. The only custom I might let go is that one, but probably won't. Like I said, they don't need to go anywhere, but I've acquired an obscene amount of knives, and I should do something to thin them out. I have been really good lately about purchasing. just kind of went out of control these last 2 years. So I've really slowed it down, which is nice. And really, I don't have a ton I would sell, but I mentioned it. Like I said, throw a comment out there if there's something you're interested in, and you know, I can say yes, I can say no. You got a 50-50 chance. But thanks for watching, guys. That's for you, Plethora. I finally got it down. I've been lazy. I just didn't want to get them all together. One, because it would seem like an obscene amount, but yeah, very cool, very cool. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have a great holiday, and that's all I got for you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.